I can't see shit, though. There, I can kind of see. Y'all know this is a lot, right? We can agree this is a lot. Like, what the fuck?
Hi,
Whoa, he got me in
MX
the air.
Coffee.
Whoa, whoa,
Happy
whoa,
you're
whoa.
here.
Uh-oh. Pause. 11 people died! Here, I'll do it while one-handed. There.
Sup, Dragon Sharon.
So, so that's the joke. And it does. Cool.
I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of
Is this hostile?
and get us both out of here at once.
Doesn't feel really hostile. Now it feels hostile.
Destroy Ahab.
Boom!
Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Boom!
Sup, Parasite Valentine.
Just took in one shot. Boom. I have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow.
Hi, Elusivities. Happy you're here.
I'm so happy right now.
Funky Sumia. Ready to play
You
some
can
cards.
nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. I love you, cow. I love you so much. Right. Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bullied! Teamwork makes the dream work! And this dream is a fucking nightmare! I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Yo. Imaru 100. How you doing?
Oh my god! Oh, beautiful. Got him. I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ish. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of "I'm too flexy for my
I
shirt."
fixed the mini game for the starting soon, so the drops now actually make sound.
Absorbent, which is like
Just
a lot.
saying.
And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed?
Ooh, sorry.
What are the
Yeah, so
absolute
now,
chances
now
of that
there's
being the
sounds.
last one I miss? And I just looked at it and I go, do you have a link to anywhere you actually, you know, create videos or streams?
What's going on?
Thank you. This isn't a new map.
Thing in the bathroom there.
Where are you going?
I'm looting the house. That's what you're
Why-
supposed to do.
You picked the spot for me to go to. I went to it and you're nowhere near it.
Distracted.
You told me to go here.
I'm going there.
You told me to go here. I came over here.
Wait,
And you're
here's
like,
the inside.
but no.
I'm coming over there now.
Amazing.
Are you?
Nice Lord. Brian
I'm
just
trying to find my
subscribed
way.
to us for another
gonna be
month.
so cool.
That's 34 now.
Cows. Comfy cows.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Brian. Nice to see you. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna start early with the statement of my depression is kicking my ass today. And I know what y'all are a lot of y'all are gonna go, but you don't need a stream, you can take the time off, you should rest. I can't do that, or my brain's going to eat itself alive. But thank you, everybody who's shown up and done the check-in so far. We have Fee, Shurin, Valentine, Elusive, Somia, Imaru, Possum, and Rose, and Brian. And thank you, Brian, for the resub. I do appreciate it. I'm playing a game today called Nif Nif, and I think it looks like I have to start with the tutorial. It's a deck builder. If you've ever seen like Slay the Spire or any deck builder roguelikes, you know what this is. But this is a cozy one. This is a cozy one. And it's like I want a cozy one. So we're gonna play a cozy one. Finish the game with a I don't know what that said. It went away. Blah. What is this thing? What are you trying to say? This is Nif Nif's cleanliness bar. If it gets to 0, you need to start over. So my goal is to stay clean. Ew, careful with the gooey thing. I need to protect myself. Here you can see what the creature will do this turn. It's going to spread goo again. Let's try that. Okay, so now Mud Shower, which is a shield for 5. Okay. This should work. Let's try it. End turn. We're in tutorial, okay? We're in tutorial. We're just learning. Now, where are my tissues? So, okay, and then I attack them by cleaning them. Seems to work. Let's finish cleaning it. And I have 3 energy per turn. You okay now, buddy? Yeah, I'm feeling great now. Take this as a reward for your help. Ow. Highly. Okay. So you beat the tutorial. No worries, Lee. Okay, so now we actually play. We have the lobby, and then eventually it looks like we unlock other rooms. We can change our skin, apparently. Oh, but I have to unlock them. Rude! You can do hats. Neither they let me see it, but at the same time, let me just play. Okay, so select a special card. So double your power, 1 use. Okay. Resistance makes your blue cards protect you better from the goo. I like these card ones, and it's nice to see one that's more like kid targeted. So I'm gonna go down because down leads to 2 question marks, and question marks are always fun. Something is approaching. Okay, so it's gonna attack me for 5. That says 1 use. This is unlimited use. Okay. So I need to protect for 5, and then I'll use that, and then I will hit them with the tissue. And then I'm gonna end my turn early. And then they couldn't hurt me, and then tissue. And tissue. Nice and easy. I can choose money or cards. I'm gonna take money. Oh, I get both. Okay. I don't... Okay, swipe, that does 12 damage, cost 2. Swipe 3. So this does 3 damage, but it goes twice. That's really good. Or an upgraded tissue. I'm gonna do this. Applies 2 times to all. So I believe that hits every enemy. Twice, if I'm reading that right. So if there's multiple enemies, it will hit everyone. I'm gonna ignore, well, yeah, I'm gonna ignore the campfire because we don't know what the campfire does. Hey, Baba Yaga's house. Wow, this house is alive. Hey, you, give me a hand. Of course, Grandma, I'll help you right away. Cut, gain power, okay. Cutting these logs gave me power. So I'm just stronger now, I think. Something is approaching. Yeah, everything gained 1. All my attacks gained 1 because these were 5, now they're 6. Now they're gonna attack for 6, but they have 9 health. What is... There's an icon on them, and I don't know what that... If I mouse over, can I see? Negates the first swipe. Okay, so they're not going to get hit by the first thing. So as much as I thought I was going to take them out, I'm not going to. So let's do this, this, and then we'll let that first one go away. So now that should, yeah, that keeps us from getting hurt. And now they've negated that. I don't know what that means. What's this going to do? They're going to buff themselves. Well, we should just be able to take them out. 4 coins. And some cards. Okay, we got Matador Show, which swipes for 7. Ooh, okay, so that does 9 damage. No, 12 damage. Or the apple becomes free. I think I want this. Where to go? This is very cute though. I like the charming visuals of it. A drink or wish. This place scares me. Don't be scared. Enter the fountain. So there is a rabbit behind me. This is 100% a Matrix reference. Bathe, gain power, or leave, gain resistance. Yeah, more power. I know Kung Fu. I'm wondering how many little silly references are going to be in this. Okay, so yeah, this does a lot of damage. He's going to do 7, but if I use this cherry, which I don't think it... Like, it says 1 use. I think that's a discard rather than it being gone, but I'm not sure. Because, like, it's in the trash can now, but I don't know what 1 use means. But this does... This should be more than enough to win. There we go.
Nice, Lord.
Oh.
Brian just gifted 10 packs to the community.
Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate that. Ow! Mud faucet. Protect for 6, draw 1. Now I'm gonna upgrade. What do I know, Brian? What do I know? Bottom path, I guess, because this gives me more options. The dark mole. Oh, look at the sloths. There's also a mole with me. There's no hope, Nif Nif. What do you mean? I mean, there's goo everywhere. What can we even do? Okay, so there's an item that I could possibly have that I would be able to give for help, but I don't have it. Oh, so PayPal won't connect with my tipping service, Brian. So you can't use PayPal to tip. That's the issue that's going on there. I'm assuming is what you're trying to do. You're trying to use PayPal, and I can't take PayPal for whatever reason. Streamloots will not connect. I don't know what it is. It'll only take. Oh, then I think that might be your bank, Brian. That might be your bank. But I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't. Is that a yak? It might be a yak. The yak is going to defend, though. I'm not seeing a way that I can detect what they're doing up there without using my mouse, which is a little bit of an oversight, I think. Yeah, so they're going to defend next turn. So that means I should just go all out and attack right now. So there's 7. Wait, there's also this blue dot. What was this? Protection doesn't reset between turns. Ah, so yeah, I need to wail on it. I appreciate it, Brian. Okay, yeah, I think I got my cherry back. So what happens if I have this and then use this? Okay, so that does stack. Ah, they had so much shield. Oh, I got hurt. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, they're little like octolings. Okay. Oh, they're frogs. Okay. I would not have realized they were frogs while they were dirty. What's tissue dance? Swipe 9 twice, so that's 18 damage. Versus this, which is just 16, but they both cost 2. This... Oh, but this upgrades my protection. I'm upgrading my protection. I appreciate you, Brian. I do. I was actually thinking about you the other day, wondering where you've been. Like, I think it was Saturday. My brain was like, where's Brian been? Like, legit. So, it's nice to see you. That is a rat in a trash bag, I think. That or a galert. It looks kind of like a galert. You're going to attack for 6 damage. So, let's do this. We're going to double our power. Hey, OBZ. Okay, so this, I think, attacks both. Yeah, it does. So that's going to do 14 damage to both. They're both going to live. The other option is well, wait. If I do this, though, that'll only take out one of them. But this one's going to do boosting. Let's take out the one. There we go. They're animals that are covered in dirt. You are dead on, obviously. Good luck, Brian. Hey, Mashka. Welcome, welcome. Now, you have 15 health. I can take you out, I think, with this. So let's do that. And that. Yay! Ooh! Soup. I assume that heals me? No. What do you do? I don't know what soup is. Don't. Like, what do you do? You don't have a mouse over? You got nothing. Draw 2 cards. There we go. I have to click on it. Hey, Mitch. Ow! Who did that? Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate that. Scared me, but thank you so much. Ooh, I can upgrade another one? I like having the defense. How's it going, Midge? Have you got ready to play Wanderstop yet, Midge? I didn't mean to play that. Oh, wasted that card. Sweet. Where to go? I think I want to go up because I kind of want to go to the campfire. I assume I can heal there. Like most of the games let me. Awesome, Midge. 20 damage to what is probably a pig? My guess, oh no, it's a porcupine because it's got little spikes coming out of it. A depression day is a day where I have depression. And it is, well, I have depression every day. It's a day where depression is really kicking my butt. So I'm not feeling the best today, but I wanted to stream because it was stressing me out if I didn't. You have, what does this say? Goo is back. We got an extra O in here. 3 damage. I think that. Oh no! It goos me back. It is correct. It goos me back. So I want to protect first, and then this will do 10 damage. Yeah, so that hurt my shield, and then I need to use this again, but this is only going to protect for 5, so I'm going to get hurt here. Dang it. Well, at least I'm going to the... I am going to the campfire, but that did hurt. So we got to use that. We need to up our defense, and then this should be more than enough to take it out without taking any damage. Oh, it's got a little apple stuck on it. Very cute. Very cute. But no, I try to label my streams where I have depression because I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have the mental health problems that I do, but I also think it is unfair to my community to have streams that are just really off and not like be very clear like, hey, yeah, I'm just not feeling good today, you know? But I'm still streaming, and some people may not want to be in those uncomfortable spots. They may be a bit gloomy themselves. It just feels better to make sure to relay that clearly, you know? I also think it's important that you also relay it so people are... It helps destigmatize people dealing with depression. There are 7 Streamloots cards right now available for everybody if you want to claim some. Also, as a reminder to anybody who uses Streamloots regularly, there is a category with a weird icon at the top. There are a bunch of cards in that section. It's called I believe it's Destroy These. It might be Delete These. But it's Destroy These. So if you grab that, it is something worth looking into. No. I'm playing this because it was cute and I wanted to play something simple and charming. I have never played this before. This is my first time playing it. But it was one of those things. It looked cute, it looked simple, and I needed something kind of nice, but it is, I always try to label the streams I'm doing where I am depressed. A happy, quiet place. Okay, so we can cook, we can burn a card, or we can rest. I'm guessing cook gives me an item, rest heals me. Because cook...
Nice
oh, Brian!
Just gifted 10 packs to the
You
community.
just did that. Thank you, Brian. Ow. I'm doing the rest. Okay, I could rest and heal. So, resting gives me 9 cleanliness. So not enough to get me to full health, but 9 healing. Brian, you're a dick, and I appreciate you. Is this a shop? It is. Mud Faucet, protect 6, draw 1. Swipe 3 times. Protect 4, swipe. Ooh, that's a good one. Gain 3 protection per turn. Draw 2 cards. Gain 2. I don't understand these items. Is this just a passive one that sits there? Like, this sounds like it's passive. I'm gonna buy it and hope, but I hope it's not a use, and then I want to grab that. Like, I've never played this. I don't know what a lot of these do, but we're gonna find out. If I go down, we can go to another shop. I'm actually gonna go up, though, seeing what was here. It's for one action scene. Good to know. The wording, like, I'm used to a lot of these games having more direct stuff. If I destroy, I'm not really gaining anything. If we cook... Oh! Okay, so cooking can upgrade the soups we currently have. Got it, okay. Yeah, I've never seen this game before today. So there's okay, I do have to ask Mashka. I have two thoughts on this, and I have to ask. You're one of the few people that follow this game on Twitch, because I know this is newer. And I assume you showed up because I was playing this game. But my brain is going, because this does happen occasionally. Did you work on this game? Because this is I would say a relatively unknown game. This is a relatively unknown game, I would say. That just kind of popped up randomly in my YouTube, so I have to ask. I would say I'm observant. I am an observant person. I will take the coins. 42, that's not bad. Also, this mimic is adorable. Look at this mimic. Look at the little guy. I hope he's gone. I like the mimic. Okay. But no, I saw this on a random YouTube video, because YouTube's been... That dog is trying to become a Cerberus. Is that a dog with a cat stuck to its back? I got a random YouTube video suggestion of somebody playing this. Because YouTube's been doing this thing where it's actually suggesting small accounts again, which is nice. Will protect and buff. I don't really care if I draw more cards, so... you're not going to attack me this turn. So I'm going to double my power. And then I'm going to play this, because this thing's great, and that is 28 damage? Yeah, like, YouTube videos rarely actually do much when it comes to smaller creators, but YouTube over the past about 4 or 5 months, I've been noticing that I've been getting recommendations for videos with less than 100 views, which I'm not used to seeing. I had one get recommended to me. Oh, it was a wolf and their pup. But I had one get recommended to me that the other day that had only 2 views, which is just really something that was unheard of happening back when I did YouTube videos a decade ago, right? Like you just didn't have that. So it's really nice to see that kind of circulating again, you know? Swipe 6, draw 1, not bad. Just a draw 2. I'd rather have the swipe 6, draw 1, but I want to just keep upgrading my cards. A lot of... TikTok is an interesting one, because if your account gets flagged, your videos are going to get stuck at very low numbers, but typically TikTok, at least the old algorithm, who knows what's going on with TikTok now, TikTok's old algorithm would push you to about 300 and then stop based on the number of comments you got. If you got enough comments, it will push it further. If you don't get enough comments, it stops you if you didn't hit it by that 300. From what I understand, it's kind of a point system. If somebody watches your video, it's 1 point. If somebody likes your video, it's 2 points. If somebody comments on your video, it's 3 points or something like that, and that's how it promotes it. Or it might be like 5 points for a comment. So you really want to get people commenting, which is why rage bait videos get the most, because it annoys people and they comment, so they get more traction. To my understanding, that's how that works. But the labeling system with it is a complete mess, and it's not good. That's just straight up gain resistance. You know what? That could be useful for the boss. I don't know what I'm dealing with boss fights. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we'll find out. A huge figure arrives. I am so intrigued by this. I don't know what either of these animals are, but I love them because we're definitely staring at a butt right now. What? Are you a rabbit? Are those ears hanging down? What are you? I am intrigued. You're going to attack me for 14. Yeah. So that's a draw one. This is resistance every turn. So I want that. That is a definite. And then you're resistant, so I'll drink you. That'll make me take less damage. So that should be enough if I combine that with this. There, so now I'm safe, and then we can attack once. And because I doubled my power, this would only do 8 and give me more protection, but this will do 28 damage, which is the better choice. Because that's just a massive hit, and then that's the end of that turn. Okay, so we still took damage there. Not ideal. They're gonna do 16. What is that icon? 16, and then it debuffed me. Ew. Well, we'll protect, and then do this, and do this because this is the best I can do. Ow. I can. Of all the things, I got no attack card. I got one. I could have won this turn. It was like, no attack cards. There we go. Oh, it was a bear and a okay. Okay, bear and a mushroom. Good little group hug. Very cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Aw. Okay. I'd say not bad for a first run. Ah, I saw your name up there. You were the very first name on that list. It scrolled a bit fast for me to see it, but you were the very first name on that list. It's a very charming game, and I like the idea of a more, I would say, kid-friendly roguelike deck builder. Adds one. Oh, the hats give perks. Okay. Okay. Oh, and they each have their own leveling system. I'd like to be the cat, though. Swipe 2 applies 2 times. Paw gives a swipe bonus when all paw cards are played. Give the swipe bonus when all paw cards are played. I don't fully understand that description. Maybe it'll make more sense in time. Hey, dude, how's it going? Raspberry's a draw 1. It's a freebie, so I may as well. Milk Shower for protection. I only need to defend 5. And we can do that and end turn. Okay. Gives a swipe bonus to all when all paw cards are played. So in theory, there's 2 ways I can take this. This either means all paw cards are played, which is just me using this one because this has a paw icon on it. It could mean that I have to use all of my cards being that, and then I get a bonus after the turn. But I feel like this should just do it, right? That did 3 each, and I don't remember what it said. The more you play, the stronger the paw cards are. Ah. Well, I hope that's going well for you, dude. So I had to predict for the description is just a bit weird. Oh, gives a swipe bonus to all paw cards when played. So if you play it, the other ones get okay, now I get it. I was misunderstanding it. Okay, I get it now. I'm dyslexic, so if I read things wrong, I do apologize on that one. I am 100% dyslexic, so I'm not the ideal person for descriptions. If you get rid of not paw cards, you scale very fast. I see. Yeah, so if I get rid of the tissues, basically. The tissues are bulking up. Yourself a bit too much hats. You again, there's nothing for you here. I can steal or gain resistance. I'm gonna take the resistance. I am better than this. Very cute. Let's see. That is a lot of campfires, and you've intrigued me. There's 2 campfires up there, or I could go down, have more stuff. I'm gonna go down, actually. You're really good at, like, accidentally hurting yourself, aren't you, Brian? Okay, so we want to go to burn. Because, yeah, so we want all of our attack cards to be paw cards. So we want that one and that one. Here, we don't want these, because these will build up. So I'm going to remove one of the tissues. And then we'll do a random event, because I like the random events. I always love seeing what's in the random events. Oh, we got another Matrix one. Why does it always have to be a bunny? The answer is out there, cat. It's looking for you. Answer to what? The red berry or the blueberry? I'm gonna take the blueberry. Because if I'm gonna try to focus on attacks, I'd rather get defense on things rather than attack. Like, yeah, I'm boosting my attack, but being able to not need to play a protect sometimes would be good. Or at least not needing to play, like, 2. Okay, you're not going to attack me this turn, so I should deal the damage I can. There we go, and then that's all I can do. Okay, now, what do you do? You have 2 extra power for the next turn, which means you're going to be doing... I guess I don't need to look at that, really. That just means you're doing 18 damage. But I have 1 extra power and 2 defense. Or I can just win. That would do 3 here, and then if that increases the power by 1, that'd be 3, and then this would go up to 8, and I would be 1 short. But I gain 6 defense here, so I should play that regardless. Okay, so use protect, and then we'll use this one instead of the other one. So we gain a little more defense. There we go. It was enough to not get hurt. And then just attack. Attack. Hey! Okay. Dual brush. Swipe 3 applies 2 times. I like that, but that's not a paw card. Whereas I could go here and upgrade my paw card. Which... Oh, that doubles it. No, see, we have to take that. Like, that goes from 2 to 4. That's huge. Okay. Something is approaching. We can do the double paw. You're just going to defend next turn, so just attack. You were immune to the first attack. Forgot to pay attention to that icon. What is this little... Protection doesn't reset. Okay, so you're gonna keep defending. Is that a hippo? I feel like you're a hippo. Oh god, I need to do so much damage. Yep, you're gonna defend again. Oh, are you a turtle? You're a turtle. Okay. I like that there are different models throughout the fight for the one we're fighting. You don't see that too often. You might get like different animations a little bit, but you don't usually see different models. So that's really nice to see. Also, these backgrounds are adorable. The art here in general is great. That is a free protect. That is a completely free protector. I am taking that. We are going to go down. We're going to burn another attack card. There we go. A random encounter. What do we got? The card on the stone. That's not a stone. Good morning, Master. How was your sleep? I never sleep. I meditate. So do I. What a small world. Want to use the anvil? Yes, that is an upgrade. Okay, so we can upgrade whatever. We can upgrade our showers. Upgrade the raspberry to draw 2. Milk fountain can be better, or we can upgrade this attack to do 3 per, which means it does 2 more damage. I'd rather have that because I do not. I'm trying to. Oh, and it's free. I'm sorry, that's a free attack? That is a free attack. A free double attack. That's great. Free double and upgrading attack at that. Something big is approaching. I want to say, okay, so we got mushroom, and then I think a squirrel? Oh, no, you're good, Mashka. Trust me, I'm used to... I actually am used to devs hanging out. Shockingly, and that's not meant to sound cocky. Devs do often hang out here. I usually do events every year. Specifically with a group called Demo Spree, which is hosted by a friend of mine named Clifton. But at Demo Spree, every year I play demos and early access stuff by developers for an hour straight, jumping between different games, and usually the developers will be there taking notes, whatever. It's not a new experience for me, so don't worry. I'm not pressured, nervous, or anything. It's all good. It's actually something I really love about streaming is being able to give direct input to developers. I've even seen like some of my stuff directly implemented like within a week of me doing something or suggesting something. So no, I appreciate it. I actually really appreciate seeing devs do that. It makes me happier when I see that, because to me it tells me that a dev really cares about their game to the point they want that direct input, because reviews are always going to be skewed, right? You're always going to get a skewed review. You're always going to get ones that they're only saying the best or only the worst, and that doesn't really help things. And it's more... You also get people who are horrible at critique and will describe things in the worst ways, and it just like there's ways to go about things, and it's always a mess. So none of them are attacking. I'm gonna do 5 damage with this. I feel like the most You're powering up, you're debuffing, and you're adding shield. I feel like I want to take out the assuming squirrel. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to hit them again. I could more easily take out the middle one, realizing I probably should have gone after the weaker one, but eh. Okay, so you lowered my power by 1. You upped my attack. No, you lowered my defense by 1. You lowered my attack by 1. And now they're going to try and do 10 damage, and the last one's going to do 16. I can only attack the last one once, which would only do 8 damage if I attacked, so that's not useful. Let's do the draw. The draw gave us another attack, so I could take out... okay, so I think my best bet is if I... Oh, you got 12 defense. That's not good. So I'm going to take out you. Oh, one of them got stopped. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to take you out. So that one's gone. We're going to get our free protect here, which means we're at 6, and then weaken their attack by 2 each, I think. So they only do 3 and 12. So we're more than covered. But let's see if I did that right. I did not do that math right. Okay, so the down is the. I'm not understand. I guess what's getting me is I'm not doing the math myself, right? So this is. I have resistance. Resistance, does resistance just make these stronger when I play them? Is that how that works? Or is that just I get 2 defense compared to their attacks? Because I think that's what's confusing me right here, right? So if this adds 2 to these, I would like maybe on mouse over for the say power adds 1 to attack. Yeah. So it just says that it just says it's power, but like if it says power, bonus to card, or to card resistance plus to card, because that's not clear, right? I'm not seeing, because in my head I see resistance. This to me says they do less damage even if I don't play a card. Power to me, I'm reading this and it to me it's already added, like this is a 5 card, normally it's added the 1, but in my head I'm seeing this and I'm viewing it, okay, +1 power means I'm actually going to do 7. It's not registering in my head correctly. And I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I'm in kind of a mental health funk right now. But like I'm reading this as 6 + 1, and I've learned already that that's wrong, but that's how I keep seeing this, 6 + 1. And this would be 7 and then 2, rather than it's already added. So I'm getting... I don't know how to make that more clear, you know? That part's confusing me. Generally, I get it, but that's confusing me. Also, that is a mushroom. What does the mushroom do? Uh-oh. Well, we know who we're fighting. No summoning, thank you. We do not need more enemies on the field. Oh, that squirrel is adorable with the little hair curlers in. I love that. But yeah, I'm just having trouble necessarily reading how that's supposed to work. Tutorials can be hard because you don't want to handhold them every little detail, but you do want to try and get off a ton of information. I think the big thing is a lot of times the tutorial isn't entirely vital if you have detailed enough tooltips, and I think just wording the tooltip can do so much, right? So just saying where it says +2 resistance, if it just said +2 resistance adds 2 to the adds and then number to the value of cards, and then power adds 1 to value of cards, or has added, yeah, that might be it. Resistance has added value to cards. Has added value to cards, I think might be it. Just where it's saying it's already been added, it's on your cards, so you don't need to worry about it. Because me seeing resistance, I'm feeling okay, it's not even the fact that I would need to play a defense card. To me, when I have resistance, that says you have this to all of their attacks. So if I have like +1 resistance, that means all of their attacks are going to be 1 weaker than I see, and that's not the case. Like, I think that's what's got me. The Godmother. Oh. We got a little wolfie back here. Hello, cat. Have you made peace with the rat chef yet? Kind of. I see how it is. Give me something for him. I'm sure he'll forgive you eventually. Oh. So I can spend 10 coins and gain permanent health, or I can remove another card. So as far as the Switch 2 goes, Brian, I don't care about Nintendo anymore. Like, Nintendo's lost me since to me, the last time Nintendo innovated on any game at all was Splatoon. And that's the only innovation they did for ages. I think until Nintendo starts supporting smaller studios in their own stuff, I don't see them being worth it. And then the Switch 2, I don't like playing handhelds as is, and that is an extremely uncomfortable, unergonomic console for the whole handheld premise. If the Switch 2 had a version where it did not have a screen and was permanently docked and came with a separate controller as a thing, rather than me needing to have that. Like, if I could have a permanently docked version, the opposite of the Switch Lite. I just want one docked. I don't need the screen. The screen is an extra expense I don't need, so knock $50 off for the screen and whatever internals you need for the cooling of the screen. And sell that. I'd buy that before I'd ever buy the current Switch. But I don't see anything from Nintendo that screams, hey, I should buy this. Because Nintendo hasn't made a game I care about, really. Excluding Animal Crossing, I maybe used my Switch 10 times since playing Animal Crossing. And a lot of the interaction with Animal Crossing was, I enjoyed most Nintendo games. It is not the Nintendo game I enjoy. It's the time with my friends the time spent with my friends playing those games together. And it made me realize that Nintendo titles, the enjoyment I get from them has nothing to do with the game. And Nintendo doesn't deserve my money if I can support an indie dev or a smaller game, and like, we can all buy the game for less than the price of a Nintendo title that hasn't dropped its price in 20 years. I'm sorry, but like, what was it? Skyward Sword is still $60, I think, or $50, and that's on a dead console. Like, I'm sorry, like, there's just this point where it's like, Nintendo, there's so many better alternatives to everything Nintendo makes. The only exception being Mario Kart, and that I think is more just because these games die out because there's just not people that are able to get the supportive fan base to make a good game. Because if it wasn't rife with microtransactions, Disney Speedstorm to me is the best kart racer I've played. Like, the microtransactions ruin it, but when they're trying to compete with Mario Kart, it's hard to really have that. So I don't know. Once Nintendo starts actually making games that feel worth it, maybe I'll consider it. But until then, it's just not for me. Maybe I'll add it at some point as a thing. Like, maybe I'll put it on my throne, but I'm not buying it. Like, there's just not. Like, I'd like to play the new Pokemon one. Shockingly, the new Pokemon actually looks good. Pokemon actually seems to be going in the right direction. I appreciate the innovation that is in the new Pokemon title. I assume it's also going to be on the Switch. It might not be. Because honestly, the visuals of it look better than what the Switch can handle on its own. So I'm not sure there. Yeah, no, the Switch 2 just doesn't have anything that really interests me. Yeah, but Brian, I have a GameCube. So, Also, I think there's an important point here, Brian. I think there's an important point here. There's no reason the Switch itself can't run GameCube games. There's no reason the Switch can't run GameCube games. So for them to be like, yeah, but it'll be able to run GameCube games on the emulator thing, it's like, you can do that now. Why aren't you doing that now? Like, to me, that's the weird thing. Like, they can already do that. Okay, that's a really cute card. I'm sorry, I love the cat with the Q-tip. Those don't have paws. That's a regular paw attack, but it's free. Ow. Hey, Lily. I'm gonna take this because it's free. But this gives shield. Free. Or both. But yeah, no, I'm not... I'm glad people are getting things that they're excited for, but $70 for a Donkey Kong game, that's probably not going to be that good. A Mario Kart game that people's enjoyment is going to come from the people they're playing with and not the game itself. I understand... Okay. Here's also the thing. I understand games charging more for games. I get it. I do. I get it. But, and this is a major but, people don't make enough. While I get that games are luxury items and games should cost more for the work that goes into them, and I would, more than anything, I would love for indie developers to charge more. Like, I think, personally, I've never seen a game that should be less than $30. Ever. I've never seen a game from an indie developer that should be less than $30. However, I understand price points and the amount of money people make makes that totally invalid and hard to warrant for a lot of purchases, and that would cause issues. That said, the issue is not that games are costing too much, it's that we don't make enough, and then there's a whole conversation about the economy and other issues that are going to arise from that. But we all deserve to be paid more. Game developers deserve to be paid more. Artists deserve to be paid more across the board. Like, I do this full time. This is my job. I barely scrape by, but I'm making the same as I would. I'm making the same as I did working a minimum wage job in my town. Like, I'm making the same amount of money. So, why would I work a job that I hate when I can do this, you know? Like, I get it. But everything, we're all not making enough. And that's where a lot of the issue comes in. Okay, so I gotta remember this. So these get a bonus the more that are played. Now, okay, so what I want to do here, I want to play this one because it's the weakest one, and then it'll boost the stronger one. So if I do this, this is currently 3, the other one is 5 and 4. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna hit the big guy. So now it's 6 and 5, and then we do this one again, and now this is 6 for both, and it's going to attack twice. And then this is free. And then this is protect. There we go. Okay, so that worked pretty well. Okay. So now we can easily get rid of that guy. There's no reason for me to use the stronger one. The other one's going to defend, so I don't have to use any of my other cards to use the weaker one on the beaver. That... I don't know if I love or hate the beaver design. Sorry. The beaver is questionable. The beaver is... I am conflicted on the beaver design. And then I assume this is a snake of some kind? Okay, I only need to do 10 damage. It's right here. Oh, I forgot they had a shield. This one does not... Oh yeah, you were not kidding about these stacking. This does 20 now. It was a snake. Dragon snake. It... Strangely beavers. I'm gonna just upgrade my current paw. That beaver design is very different. Okay. Let's see. I only took 1 damage. I've only taken 1 damage so far, so let's go back into burn. We're gonna get rid of that final tissue. Okay. Something is approaching. Okay, so we got 3 mushrooms this time. I like the Chinese lantern design on that first mushroom. 7 damage from the first one. And I don't have a way to do enough damage, I don't think. Well, okay. So I want to do this one first. Can I take you out? I think I can just take this one out, and then I don't need a defense. So we're gonna go that route. So we did that, and then we do this one because it costs 1. But the other one will get a boost, will make it do 6 twice, which means this could at max do 7. The other one could do, it would gain 1 at max. The other one would gain 2 because it attacks twice. So I want to do that later. So we'll do this, and then this should be enough to take it out. I don't technically need to use this. I'm going to use it because I lose them anyway. Like, you discard everything at the end of your turn anyway. So use what you can, even if you don't need to. Have a good one, Brian. Thank you again for the support. It does mean a lot. Okay, let's see. So the first one's out. Now they want to do... Okay, the first one's going to do 9. The second one's going to do 10. And I can only do 16 damage. I can do enough to take out the one on the right. So there's that. By the way, y'all, there are plenty of cards to claim on Streamloots. I typically say don't claim more than 3 per 10, but 2 sets per given, so you can claim up to 6 out of this if you're the ones paying attention, so. Okay, so we got rid of the 1. We have more than enough defense. Doesn't really matter. Just use a card. And we have enough cards here. See, I would have expected... Because these definitely get out of control. I would have expected these to be... that these would have maxed out at the end of their... like per... pass, like, rather than per... like, per hand. It would... Like, I figured the boost would have been per hand, not per game. These are massive. Oh, no! My game's gone. Protect 4, draw 1. That's a good one. Yeah, I like if they have a draw on it and they're free, I may as well take them because they're not wasting space.
We've been going for a while. Should we take a break?
I don't know, Mari. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, so I think we're just going to let it go with giving some pre-rolls to people. Thank you for telling me, though, Mari. We can burn a card here. I'm actually, just to make sure I get more attack cards, I'm going to remove one of the milk showers. I don't think it's vital. Just keep that kind of thinned out. A huge figure arrives. You're not an animal. You're a tree. I like you. You're gonna do 3 damage back to me. So I need to do an attack that has a shield on it first. This one only does 3, so we'll grab that. There we go. And then we'll use this one. And then we need a shield again. And again. Now, oh god, now you're gonna do 5? Okay, so we're gonna play our free shield. Do another free shield. Do another draw. to this one that costs. Already got it down to 9. But he's gonna do 17 damage, so he's gonna do 5. Oh, nope. I had enough defense. Okay. Milk Fountain. Draw. We have 12 defense already, and we win. Aha! Clean a boss without a stain. So without getting hit by the boss. Okay, cool. Little bonus thing. We got a shower cap. Very cute. Got a cat doing pull-ups, some blackberries it looks like. That was good. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, so what is this? Darth Swab. Okay. It's Darth Maul. Card stays in hand at the end of the... Oh. Okay. And then swipe 1 to all per card played each turn. Okay, that's kind of a cool little perk on that. And then Nif Nif has a protection, doesn't reset between turns. Oh, potato's nice. Win a run with 20 or card. Oh god. That's a lot of cards. Clean 2000 goo, get all the achievements. Win a run with no upgraded card in your deck. Oh god. Unlock all garden plans. Own more than 200 coins. 200? I hit like 70. See, this is the disadvantage of being a streamer. Win a run in less than 7 minutes. Like... Ooh. No upgraded cards. 200 coins during a game. So there's actually a clip I have regarding how observant I am. I notice everything to a problematic amount almost. I'm a bit too observant, which can be a mix. Self cleans 2 points at the end of each action. So that heal, so that's a heal. Okay. That is a heal. Oh, there's a, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I figured there had to be some, yeah, I figured there had to be some way, and that's probably the top hat that's gonna do that. That probably doubles the income from each round or something like that. Would make sense. Unlocks at level 2. Swipe 1 to all per card played each turn. That's really good if you upgrade them to be free. But I think I'm gonna grab this again. Oh, that artwork. I like the drawing of the loading screen. You can't see it because Mari's in the way, but during some of the loading screens, it's the cat wiping mud on their face to kind of create the thing, but it's just them tracing the marks already on their face, and that's really charming. So I think I'm gonna go down. Down gives me the better choices. Something is approaching. The first round feels like it's always a freebie, which I'm fine with. Toilet roll. I'm gonna call this a minor bug, and you can disagree, surely. But whenever I get these get brought up, the first card will not highlight with the text for what it does on controller. I have to move off of it and go back over. Little thing, but something I noticed. Swipe 7 to all. Okay, and then the all icon is multiple hits, or upgrade the tissue. I don't want... I'm gonna grab toilet roll. because that seems useful to have. But I'm trying to stick to the paws because the paws are powerful. I'm gonna go up twice and then go to the campfire over there. Something is approaching. Well, they're gonna be able to do, even no matter how I do this, they're gonna be able to do 5 damage. So we need, or 4 damage. So let's do this. And then I can just do that. And then that. Draw 1, because why not? And then... I almost... That reusable card is really powerful, and I'm wondering what the upgrade is for it. If I were to get lucky and have it rotate through as an upgrade, that would just be phenomenal. I'm gonna upgrade Milk Shower. Yeah, 8 is huge. Where to go? I'm going to go to the top one so I can go to the campfire, the next campfire, and do a random. The Godmother. Hello, apprentice. Have you been practicing? Yes, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Good, good. You deserve my help. Hug for resistance or gain max cleanliness. I'll take the resistance. Thank you for making the game, Mashka. I always appreciate games that kind of take existing things and do their own twist, and having a kid-friendly, at least what feels like a more kid-friendly version of a roguelite is just a really nice feeling. So thank you for hanging out, thank you for listening to my critiques, and thank you for caring about your game after it's out there, because that's kind of something that can be hit or miss. So I appreciate you coming by. Everybody on the team's done a great job as far as I can see. So thank you. I appreciate it, and get some rest. These aren't labeled. I need to elite cleaning. Okay, so that's a hard boss. I'm gonna do the hard boss. Something big is approaching. Maybe. I actually was probably looking over at chat. That's where I do miss things. I see the cat on the log, generally when in the water, when it's a water level, but I may have just not been seeing things because I keep looking over at chat. Okay, so that's only gonna do 4 damage. But if I get another one, it's stronger, so I should play that. And then there, and then we'll just do that again. And then I can't play any. Okay. You're going to
I
buff
just
and
noticed
debuff.
something. A pixel rose smells like honey.
I mean, we may as well attack, attack, attack. Just to at least get rid of its shield. It's increased its power. And decreased my power. How dare! A little bit of defense there. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't have a problem with the dark ones, but it is nice to be able to give more cozy vibes to people when they're playing games, because not everybody wants those stressful ones, and that's kind of the thing. It's good to have a game that you can just kind of like kick back and relax. This is one I could see definitely going really, really well on a mobile market, but mobile is such a weird thing because I don't like the direction a lot of mobile games have gone, but I know it's nearly impossible for mobile games to exist unless they're free, and that's a whole mess. I want more mobile games to cost money, and people can fight me on that, but mobile games should cost money. Stop putting ads in them. I'll pay $20 for a mobile game. I'm willing. You know. But I'm not everybody. not everybody appreciates games as the art that they are, and they just want them as a distraction. And it's like, I get it, but ooh, free. Aw. Well, I think you can be proud of this game, Mashka. I genuinely do. I'm somebody who plays idle games and cozy games and all that stuff, so I get the variety of gameplay styles and things like that, and I respect them a lot. I don't do a lot of dark ones or aggressive ones, and while I do appreciate them, it's life's stressful enough. Give me lighthearted. Give me cozy, you know? Oh, God. Okay, so I can only go to one shop, and I can access the shop from either way. If I go down, I get the elite fights, which means better loot, so let's go that way. Aww. With the Pokemon comment, this is something I've said for ages. Pokemon really needs to go into other, like, outsource their games to third parties, make more secondary games. I want Pokemon ones that are based on the fashion the dress up competitions. I want Pokemon Ranger to come back. Pokemon Ranger is one that is great for that kind of vibe where you're protecting them, you're capturing them to help them. Pokemon Cafe is a fantastic third party one that I will recommend to a lot of people, though it does have microtransactions. Pokemon Cafe is definitely a good one because that at least gives you that, like, you get to just kind of relax and do a puzzle thing and look at the cute Pokemon rather than having to harm them. And I think that's so important because not everybody wants to be violent in their games. And while one of the games I want to make myself is definitely a monster battler, I think there's an importance to talking about the fact that you are harming them, and I don't think people should be harming them, and wanting to do something against that, I think, is huge. That is a free 9 damage. It's 1 use per thing, but no, I'm gonna upgrade. I'm being taunted by some of these. Pokemon Snap's alright. I think the only thing with Pokemon Snap is Pokemon Snap to me lacks a lot of replayability that I want from games. And I know replayability isn't vital, but Pokemon games should definitely be replayable, and that one doesn't feel it. Ooh, another one. Seems to be a bug in this game. A bug? What bug? A bug, you know, like a ladybug or a beetle. Oh, or a bunny? Get out of here. Wow. Apologize, remove card. Nice. Well, I don't need the tissues at all if I get the toilet roll, so ooh. Here, take this. There is no game. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, I want... Pokemon Snap was, N64? I think Pokemon Snap was N64. Might have been early GameCube, but it was right around that spot. Pokemon Snap was a really, really good, just concept. Okay, they're gonna do 9 damage, so we need to protect for 9 no matter what. So we'll grab that, and then 64. Figured it was one of those. Okay, so we did decent damage. Yeah, because the Dreamcast was Sega. Nintendo doesn't do third-party systems, except for very rare exceptions, like we're talking like Zelda on the TV thing, whatever that was, or the few mobile games. Okay, so you're not going to attack this turn, so we'll do that, and then we'll throw away a card. Ah, no, totally valid, totally valid. Yeah, the FMV Zeldas. I cannot remember what it was called specifically. Okay, I should. Okay, they're gonna do 15, but I only need to do 12 damage. This does 4 per turn, and I get 3 attacks, so we can just use the toilet roll. Math! Toilet roll upgrade. That's all I want. That's what I need. From 6 to 9? I figured it'd be 6 to 8. 6 to 9? Okay. You are going to do 7 damage no matter what, so shield up. Hit you. Hit you again. Out of energy. Mashka, get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Get some rest, okay? I do appreciate you coming by and spending time here. It does mean a lot. I always appreciate people coming by, especially developers of the games I'm playing. I hope you have a fantastic night, a fantastic day, and I hope all goes well for you. Okay, let's see. I can use the toilet roll. The toilet roll is going to do the most, no matter what I do. These are free hits, though, so we'll use that no matter what. And then there. Have a good night. I don't need to bother with anything else to do the hit. There we go. Yay! Upgrade the tissue? No. Upgrade the paw? No. Free protection? Yes. Where to go? Mini boss. Okay, you're just gonna defend. I didn't get my good card, so a little annoying there. And turn. Okay. Well, there's our free hit. A little bit of free shield. That toilet roll, that toilet roll upgraded is overpowered. Not really overpowered, but it feels overpowered. We've had a flawless run so far, though. We haven't taken a single hit. I've probably jinxed it now, but ooh, another toilet roll. That's a draw 2, though. I'd rather upgrade what I have than get more crud in the deck. Like, if I can remove cards in general, I'd be happier. Like, I wish I could, like, buy to remove cards. That's a free swipe. That's a free swipe. That's only 12. Oh, but that's a paw. Okay. That one gives shield. Gain 2 power, gain 3 protection per turn. I mean, I'm not using the money otherwise, so I should use this, so I guess we'll buy the protection and have a heal, and I'll buy all 3, I guess. rather than bulk out my deck, I'll just buy all 3. Okay, so if we go to the bottom path, we can do 2 more elites, but the top one, I'm gonna do the top one because I want to get rid of some of the bulk because I have too many cards. I have way too many cards. So get rid of a tissue. Something is approaching. Okay, so we got a porcupine and a snake. See, we still drew tissues. This is what I'm saying. That first one's gonna deal damage back to me, so let's attack the back one. And then we can just end our turn. We'll draw 2. This is a free one. I only need to defend 9, which is only one of those. Oh, but if I attack it, I'm gonna lose some oh, nope, there we go. So there's that. There's our defend 9. And then we can use this. So we took 3, but we have more than enough there. I wasn't able to get through its shield anyway. Go there. Go there. A little bit of damage. Okay, you're going to try and hurt me back. So defend first. Use our free attack. Which that does hit us back every time. Now I'm at 0. I just realized I'm gonna get hurt here. Well, so much for my oh! I don't get hurt if I take them out. Okay, so it is a hit after doing it, so I was okay. That's good to know. You don't get hurt when you if you time those correctly. There's also seemingly no way to not take a card. Once I click the card. Okay, I should have hit back, so I wasted myself. So I'm actually just gonna upgrade because I don't want to add more cards to my deck. Because if I get stuck with one of the tissues, I may as well make it a better one. Something is approaching. You're a new enemy. You look like you'd be a squid. What are you? And we got a fox stuck in some tires. That is 15 damage they want to do to me though, which is not ideal. So, I'm just going to kind of ruin my ability to attack this turn. And you're gonna debuff me, which definitely isn't good. Get hits in where we can. We're able to play our entire hand there. Okay, -1 on my defense cards, and now they're gonna try and do 15 damage. Oh, God. So, as much as this is annoying, I'm trying to avoid taking damage, so I'm just gonna waste my turn there. Now they're gonna do 14, but the one is going to die, so I'm not worried about the front one. We'll do the 9 here. I need to defend myself once because I need to have at least 8 at least 8 defense. We can attack here and do 10. Then we can attack here again and do 9. And now you're just gonna on the turn it doesn't attack is the turn I get all the defense. Great. I didn't realize you had shield. You're gonna try and do 15 damage. But this should be enough to win. Yay! Awesome. And we'll upgrade whatever they want to give me. Upgrade the milk fountain from 04 to 06. Yeah, I'll take that. Continue. Ding. The Dark Mole. Hey, Dark Mole, why are you sulking again? Did you know the odd to Did you know the odd to defeat the goo forever is 1 in a million? Oh, the odds to defeat the goo forever is 1 in a million. Is that your excuse for not helping? Gain max cleanliness, remove a soup. Ah. When there is soup, there is hope. Cute. A happy, quiet place. Okay, so let's burn another card. I like to burn this tissue. Wow. Nope, we got the bear again. Okay, so draw 2. They're gonna do 16 damage, so we need to make sure we have enough to cover that, so. There's that one and that one. They're gonna debuff us. But we did a fair chunk of damage there. They're gonna do 14 this time. Do the 9, do the 7. Get our double tap with the pause, and then swipe for 14 because we're weakened a little bit. Okay, our shields are back. They're going to do 16, so there's that one and that one, giving us 16. Use our pause again, which are now doing 7 each. And toilet roll and toilet roll. Hey! So we unlock the top hat now, as well as 2 new cards and a new skin. Okay, we got a new skin now. One second. Okay. So what do our new cards do? Gain 1 self-cleaning. I assume that's a regen for the round. Or I just heal at the end of the turn. Cloning technique. Get a ghost copy of the next card played this turn. I'm assuming that gives me a second copy that I can play that turn if I use it. That might be free? Twice the coin rewards. I was right. And then skins. Tiger. Hey, tiger in a top hat. That is a cauldron? I don't know what that is. That is a mushroom hat. We got a top hat. Twice the coin reward. So if we go this way, we want to go to the shops. Okay, get a ghost copy of the next card played this turn. I'm intrigued by this, and I don't know how well it's going to work for me. But we'll find out exactly what that means. Go up, because that has more splits. Okay, so ghost copy. So I'm gonna play that, and then I'm assuming, yeah. So it gives me a free cost one. So it is what I thought. It's the same. You get to use the same card twice if you want, which that can be really useful thinking about it. Toilet roll already? Yes, please. Okay, so in theory, we want to go to as many shops as we can, but they're all on the bottom. So just got to keep that in mind. Bunch of campfires along the top, and then we may go, yeah, ooh. So extra money, but nowhere to spend it if I take the top route, because that is a permanent split off from all the shops. But there's a lot of campfires, so I could control my deck really well if I go up. Oh, God. And let's go up. Let's be chaotic. Let's go up. Well, we're gonna need 5. So that way the second one doesn't hurt us, and then we can use toilet roll, and then use toilet roll again. Okay, I'm gonna use cloning technique. And then I'm gonna use it on the draw. And then I'm gonna draw again. There we go. And I've got 2 attacks, so we can do 5 there and 5 there. I didn't know what I'd get, but you never know. It could have been really good. But yeah, we're getting double the payout, so I was right on that guess. Darth Swab, which stays in your hand. I'm intrigued because I want to see this upgrade, and I realize I could have previewed it in the little things, but I'm gonna grab it. Even though I've been talking about trying to have less cards in my deck. Okay, we're gonna go up because I want to go to campfires, and then we're gonna burn cards. Because yeah, this can get overwhelming, and I think you kind of want to have just one page at most. Really, you could in theory get this down to one hand, but I don't think there's enough ways to get rid of cards. So we're gonna get rid of a tissue. Because you can like out survive the enemies if you need to. Hey VJ, you can out survive enemies pretty easily, so that's simple. Why does it always have to be a bunny? The answer's out there, cat, and it's looking for you. The answer to what? Red berry or blueberry? I'm actually gonna go with power. Usually, I mean, like last time the answer is 42. Thank you. Let's do the elite fight. Get better stuff. Okay. So the clone won't do much if I use it here. So I'm just gonna use this to give myself 5 shield. And then I'm gonna take out this guy. Which, that means I have enough shield to not be hurt, and then the back one's gonna defend itself. The ghost card is better for ones that either make me draw, or ones that are, like, really strong, and I'd like to get the damage, but they don't do a lot otherwise. So, we have 8 damage here. What does that ability do? Again, will summon. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to deal with a summon, whether I want to or not. There we go. What are you summoning? How does this work? Okay, so you brought it back. Got it. And apparently I'm just defending this turn, which isn't good, which means all the enemies are back. Crap. Oh, wow, I'm gonna get hurt really bad this turn. Awesome. May as well just take out the big one as best I can. Like, I did have the ability to knock one of them out, but I need to, like, deal the damage to that back one, because the back one is just gonna keep rebooting them. Oh, God, that was more damage than I thought it'd be. I didn't math. Okay, the problem one is gone. I have no defense, so I need to shield, and I need to shield. Okay, so... do that, and then we take one out. There we go. Ugh. That was horrible. It's a free attack. Free attacks are really hard for me to not take. But this is an attack with a God, do I want to do this? No, I'm gonna upgrade the tissue. I don't want to add more cards to the deck unless they heal me. Now, I could heal here, which would be the smart thing to do, but I'm going to risk it, and I'm probably going to regret this. I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to remove another tissue. Because I think we have too much crap in our deck in general. I'm going to go down because I want to hit another campfire and remove another one. And I think we'll be fine as long as I don't miscalculate again. This wants to do 3 damage back, so we're going to put a shield on ourselves. The cotton swab does 8, this does 7, so we'll use the cotton swab. And now if we attack, we're gonna hurt ourselves, so we're just gonna end. Now they're gonna do 9, so we want to do healing, healing, healing. No attacks. They're gonna boost herself. Draw 1. I need to use this. Play that. Heal ourselves. And then do that. That is 6 defense it has on itself for its own attack, so we need to do that twice, and then... Okay. Well, actually, I guess I could have attacked right away, because I don't take the damage immediately, and I need to remember that. Cloning technique upgrade. Get a ghost copy of the next... Now that's really good. So, basically, it just made it free. So I get a free double play. That is definitely a take. Like, that could completely power up everything. Burn another card. We'll burn the weak tissue. Something is approaching. Yay, cold. Okay. So, cloning technique I'm gonna use. Going to clone my draw ability. Draw again. They're gonna do 9 damage, so we're gonna defend. And then, oddly, the tissue does more than the toilet roll, so we're gonna use that on the front one. And end our turn. Okay, now they're gonna try and do 16. They're not gonna be able to, thankfully. However, they are going to do 8 damage, so... Get some shields, and then you are gonna do 8 if I attack you. You're gonna do nothing. Oh, am I dead? No. If I use Milk Shower, that puts me at 15, which means I take 1 damage. Ow. Okay, we got rid of one of them. Oh, God. Pain. Use you. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Cotton swab's free. Or upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the Milk Shower. The upgrades are pretty much my every time. I don't see any disadvantage unless I'm trying for the don't upgrade anything run. I need 17 shield. I cannot get 17 shield with my current setup, so I have to do that. Do Milk Shower Plus, that gives me 16. That gives me 17, and then we use the tissue. Oh, God. I'm struggling. They're gonna try and do 8 damage to me. I can defend 8 there, so we're good now. Use the clone technique on Darth Swab. Which I'm actually... Well, I could take out the one. The one's just going to put a shield up. I think it's best if I go this way and hit the other one. So now that one's down to 1. And then I can defend again for no reason. Yeah, so they gave each of them 8 shield, which kind of sucks, but now I just need to take out the front one. So let's get another card in. And then we have the ghost card, so we'll play that. Then we get to do it again, so we got them down to 3. Hit them again. And now I can't hurt the back one with either of these cards, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. And then their shield resets. And then we just attack. Oh, we made it through without taking any damage that turn. Or that round. But we're still definitely struggling. Upgrade another Milk Shower? Yes. We're surviving on shields right now. We are surviving purely on shields right now. Gonna try and do 9 damage, but you're gonna hurt me back. Draw a card. Clone. Use that twice, so that gives us 16. Now we can hit you for 8, which will put you down to 12. And us down, yeah, and then that does 3 to us. And then we can do it again because we're only gonna take 3 damage, which means that you still won't be able to hurt me because that'll put us at 10 shield. Okay. And then you have an attack boost this turn, but you're not going to attack. So I am going to take damage. That does 7 is reusable, that does 8. It doesn't matter which one I do, but I'd rather do the 7 here. So Porcupine's good, and then we go back to Darth Swab and get our opponent down to 9 health. Grab Raspberry. You're going to try and do 12 damage and you have 8 shield. If I attack you twice, I can do 8 damage, so I can't do enough. So what I need to do is I need to grab this, and we're going to protect ourselves for 16. That is more than enough to be safe. I wasn't able to do any damage there, so it's kind of a waste to do the attack I did, but it's fine. Now they're going to try to defend. Doesn't matter what I do here. I mean, I'm just going to attack. Yay! Okay, so coins. We have 127 coins. Swipe 8 to all. That's a pretty good item, and if I can use it twice. I'm actually going to grab that because we have the ghost one. Because we have the ghost one, I'm grabbing it. We're going to go up to the campfire. Oh, we're on a lily pad this time. Let's see. Draw 1. Cloning technique. We'll take out the back one. With all of our attacks there. And then this one's free, so we get a little bit extra damage. We did a lot of damage that turn. And now they've got 10 shield. They are not going to do anything damaging. They just boosted their own power. We can do 8 here, but we can do 9 here, so we'll do the 9 to their shield. 8 there. 8 there. We got them down to 2 health. What does a yellow down icon mean? Hidden. Don't know what that means at all. Copy of next card would be good. They're going to do 14 damage, so let's at least defend that out. And then... Wow! Okay, so hidden, I guess, means I can't hit them that turn. Which is brutal. Upgrade toilet roll. Ups it from 6 to 9. Which I believe means it does 10 damage right now. We can burn our final tissue if we want. We did get our deck down to this, which is really good. I think Darth Swab can go, actually. Well, I mean, Darth Swab and Tissue are the same. I'm gonna get rid of Tissue. The Sun Mirrors. Ooh, pretty. Oh no, not this place again. Didn't we have fun last time? You had fun, Cheshire. I did not. Maybe this time you will. It's just a question mark blob behind me. There's nothing here. Run, remove a card. Okay, so we can get rid of another one. I'm actually going to get rid of one of my shields because we draw, I think, 6 cards each time. This is almost perfect. Or I could get rid of this, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7. We have 7 cards. No, I'm gonna get rid of the weaker shield. I lost my card. Very fun. Haha. We get a chance to rest. I'm so tired I could sleep and heal. 9 health is a lot better than nothing. We removed so many cards from our deck. A huge figure arrives. Ooh. That is a... I don't know what that creature is. It's some sort of weasel. Or a meerkat, maybe? It's gonna do 18 damage this turn, though. Which I can't stop. Now I can. Okay. So we're able to do a little bit, and then we're gonna do toilet roll. It's hunched over. It's gonna defend itself. It has 8 defense right now. Let's see. Do the draw. Got our cloning technique. We're gonna use cloning technique, and then we're gonna use toilet roll for 10, which did 2 damage. We do it again for another 10. We have 9 damage from our all brush. We can do toilet roll again for another 10. And toilet roll again for another 10. We got it down to 4 health. It has 24 shield now, though, and it's going to do 14 damage. Let's draw 1. Because I'm not going to be able to hurt it this turn. It has 24 shield. I would need to do... I mean, maybe if I didn't play that last one, I could have, technically. But I don't know if it would have been enough, so... Just gonna throw more protection. Okay, so we Raspberry to clone a card. I'm weakened this turn. But if we clone here, use this, that'll do 6. We do another one, and we win! Huzzah! Oh, it's an otter, I think. Maybe? You win! We got a hard hat. And a new card variant? So I did see that the cards had an alternate version in their upgrades, but I'm not sure what specifically variant means. Thank you, Rose. Oh, they all... Okay, a lot... Okay, so we got Milk Bath. Protect for 5, seek. Place a card from your discard pile in your hand. Okay, so that lets me actually look through my discards if I wanted to play one again. It's not something I'm huge on, but it is neat that it's there. But it said variant. Is it just that? The dark blue? I think it's just the dark blue. Okay. We unlocked dark blue of the card. That doesn't do much, but it's neat. But we got a new hat. Take 1 less damage, 1 less goo from creatures. That's really good. Need to do it regardless because I want to get this hat. However, I did say this. I'm not feeling the best today, and I know we've only streamed for less than 2 hours, but I think I am gonna call it. I do apologize for it being a much shorter stream, but my mental health is really not the best today, so I think now is a decent enough time to kind of call it. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all, though. Thank you so much, Brian, for the Streamloots packs. Thank you to the anonymous person who supported me on Throne. That does mean a lot. And thank you, Brian, for the resub as well. Thank you again to the looks like lead developer of the game, or the director of the game, or whatever term we want to use there, for hanging out in our stream today. Definitely check this game out on Steam if you like deck builder stuff, especially cozy stuff. I appreciate y'all a ton. We're gonna actually raid over to Zloy. Zloy is on his new account. So Zloy has switched accounts because of basically not being able to do anything with the money they send because Zloy is in Russia. So Zloy has just decided to make a new account, so that way everything's kind of a clean slate. Go give Zloy some appreciation. Zloy is good people. I love and appreciate y'all. I really, really do. And I hope you have a good time over there. Thank you for spending this stream with me. It does mean a lot. I apologize for being a lower energy one. I will try and stream later. There is no promises. But I'm going to go back to bed. And I hope you all rest and feel better. That said, I love and appreciate y'all. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.